been trending online. This young man uses hard-earned money to marry this young lady. Then through her chats later, he found out that the pregnancy she claimed was his, was meant for her ex-boyfriend. And guess what will shock you? Her family knew all along that her ex-boyfriend impregnated her and yet supported her and packaged her to marry this young man. But what saved this young man was her family wanted them to do a rituals where they would stick together no matter what. And then this young man refused to do that tradition and said he's a Christian, that he doesn't believe in it. And a friend of mine that both of us were reading this story was saying to me, oh, that's good for men. Now waiting good for men, maybe they suffer. And I said, for a stranger you know nothing about. And I did say something to her. If this were to be your brother, what will happen? I think I wish this for your brother. She almost beat me up. She was swearing, God forbid, I rebuke it in Jesus' name. I rebuke it. And I said, and then you forgot that this is someone's brother as well, and this is someone's child as well. So to you, your immediate brothers or male in your family, they are exempted. But you don't care what happens to another family. How did we get here? How did we become this wicked to one another? Look, I have no problem that you have a boyfriend. You got pregnant for him. Clearly, he didn't want that baby. Clearly, he didn't want to marry you. Clearly, he didn't want to remain with you. And yet, should I call this wickedness, or I don't know what to call it, because this is monstrous. That I will clearly know that a pregnancy does not belong to a man I'm staring at, and I'll be comfortable giving that to him. How did we get here? How did we get up to here? It's getting worse. From my generation transcending down to this generation, I don't know where we're headed to. The level of bitterness and hatred we show each other is alarming. How did we get here? Should I call this one greed, or should I call this one poverty? What could be triggering this? I have no problem that she chose to marry this guy. But why must you give him a pregnancy that does not belong to him? If not that he suspected that something was still going on between this lady and her ex, and then looked at her child, guess what? This lady was still professing love for her ex. Even after the marriage, even after the wedding, she was still professing love for her ex. I don't get it. It's all over social media, so it's not me telling you the story. It's online everywhere. All bloggers carry this story. How did we get here? That's my question again. How did we get here? That you take another man's pregnancy and want to impose it on another man. And not just that, you're still in touch with your ex. Still professing undying love for your ex. Even after your wedding. There were receipts of chats and text messages to prove otherwise. My question is, you still love him, then why are you not without your ex? Why would you want to disrupt or mess up another person's life? That is the question I'm asking. Please, anybody who can tell me what's going on here should answer me in the comment section.